All right, welcome to another episode of You're Lucky to Be Here with me, Mason Smith, and today's guest...
He's nervous because he doesn't know the pronunciation.
Yeah, here we go. Today's guest, Michael Valle, everybody.
Oh.
And shout out to Taylor and Smokestack Studios. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I was so late. I just got here. Dude, so I've been on an edibles kick.
Well, this is all classic Mason.
Dude, so...
Every bit.
I took 100 milligrams last night.
Being late. Too many.
Yeah.
Too many milligrams.
And I can't remember if I woke up to my alarm like normal and then went back to sleep, or if I slept through it and just didn't. I don't remember.
Do you have the classic honk, honk, honk alarm?
It's whatever, like... No, it's a bell.
I have a very chill alarm. It sounds like a Zelda level.
Yeah, so like back in the day on those Nokias...
You wouldn't survive
You could get like the, like... It would be like...
Beautiful.
Yeah, not the...
Yeah. I don't need to be angered in the morning first thing. I'd like to wake up to a Zelda temple, perhaps.
Yeah, I should change mine from such an alarm.
Tell Navi to fuck off. I don't need that guiding bullshit. Anyway.
Yeah, mine... I shouldn't have an alarm to be... Yeah, you shouldn't be alarmed when you wake up.
Exactly. Yeah, it should be a gentle, hey, buddy, wake up to a beautiful, magnificent
Yeah, the spring
day.
has sprung, birds chirping.
Anytime, yeah. Spring anytime. First thing in the morning.
Hell yeah,
Spring
dude.
into action.
Speaking of waking up angry,
Classic
I was a
Mason.
welder for 11 years. And dude,
There's always a new thing about you.
That's not new.
I didn't know you were hey, I'm new.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. That's how crazy it is. You don't know that.
I don't know a lot. I'm trying to get this damn footage. I don't know, Mason.
But so anyway, I'm from Boston too, right?
Yeah, I know that bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
I know that bit.
You had to hit him with the combo.
Yeah.
Just to check.
So anyways, I really was a welder for 11 years.
I believe
and
you.
the last few years,
I believe you.
the last few years, I would wake up and I would go, God damn it. Fuck. Another fucking day. And I would just cuss and kick shit and my ex used to always be like, you're making my morning suck by you waking up and being this angry.
Terrifying way to start anyone's day.
Like, mind your fucking business, lady.
Worst wake up.
Yeah,
session.
where's she
That's
now?
truly
Not
alarming.
here.
Yeah, you're the alarm in this situation, Mason.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but I don't wake up angry no more. Now I wake up and my face is high.
Crazy late. You wake up like 5 hours late.
I wake up and my eyes are like this, and I'm like, "Am I awake?" Or, and then Taylor's calling me, and I had a split second of, "Why is Taylor calling me right now?"
It's fucking loser.
And it was because I was supposed to already be.
It's because you're waking up at fucking 2 p.m. on the day you said.
I know. No, by the way, I've never done this though. This is a first.
That's true. It is a first.
But I think it's the edibles.
This is a classic. I think the last time we interacted was off of be at my house at this time, and then missed the alarm situation.
And then I drove it
through.
And then I drove it to you.
You
That
came
was
in clutch. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you didn't come in clutch, just like now, but very, very Mason.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
It's
Didn't know
a
the welding,
coincidence,
but I know this.
It's just a coincidence that you've experienced 2 lates.
2 lates in a row.
That's just a coincidence.
Pure. Hey,
I'm very punctual.
It's
punctual.
Punchable, punctual. Both of these things.
Punctual.
Yeah.
Don't act like you've never been late.
Oh, I've been late.
Yeah.
I was a little late here, and then I had time to repark my car at my house and walk over.
I know, that was funny. I go, Taylor said he didn't see you. You're like, yeah, I took my car home.
Yeah.
All right, well, you had time. You're from Texas, right?
I was born in Oklahoma. Lived here since I was 2. So yeah.
And
Texas,
are you Mexican?
Yeah.
Like full blown?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom is. It's kind of reversed. My dad is second generation, but he's very dark skinned. My mom is like grew up in a mud hut, one of these mud huts.
What,
and
in
is
Mexico?
very light skinned. Yeah. So she has like all the classic like picking crops at 6 stories and shit like that, but very looks a lot more like you than
really. She's like really light skinned.
Very light skinned. Yeah.
Does she in Oklahoma, did she make your house very like Mexican Native American decorations?
No, that's kind of a different sect. We're more of like I don't know if it's more or less humid Latino, but it's a different shade for sure.
What's humid Latino?
One of these like jungle types.
Oh, like
yeah, we're
Aztec.
not like that's not we're less. Now that I phrase it out this way, now that I'm parsing out the math, but
okay.
the physiognomy. I shouldn't get too deep into that.
Yeah, I
Of
gotcha.
my own kind, I
Yeah.
notice my own kind.
Now, but you strike me as someone who doesn't speak Spanish.
No, yeah.
You can't speak Spanish?
No, yeah, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, not, I'll say. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I did.
I wish I spoke
But
Spanish.
that time I was very, like, I guess, self-shamed. Like, I know I don't want to be one of these Mexicans.
Oh, well,
You know, growing up here,
a lot of Mexicans that move here, they don't want their kids to be Mexican.
it helps you blend in, and then you do, I don't get to any of that, but you feel, like, obviously different
Well, so
in
like,
school. You're like, I want to be one of the cool white ones.
right, yeah,
I remember thinking
I want to
things
play
like this.
sports with those guys.
Hey, and you know what? I'm cosplaying still. I got the guitar. I'm in all
Yeah.
these rock bands with my dumbass hair. I'm playing as a white guy.
Yeah,
I'm
and hair's
cosplaying.
looking great today
Hey,
too.
thanks,
by
man.
the way,
We're in a brotherhood of hair.
yeah.
I'd say.
Well,
We're in-
mine's holding on.
Let's just hold on to the. Speaking of hold on, this eye contact. Let's just maintain it. I think there's a connection here.
Oh, okay. Fireworks. Oh, I thought that came from your throat.
Oh, man,
The timing of it, it
Yeah.
was like.
I do have an app on my phone I activate quite regularly. It's the rap horn. Yeah.
Dude, you know what would be funny
All the
is
time.
a guy that just drives around making his own sound effects.
It's a great, I mean, I have
Like,
a couple
but,
saved in my
alone.
phone. Yeah. Oh no, it's a good time. I'm saying
Yeah.
yes. I'm saying you know him. Hello.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's great.
You're learning. Welder.
What's your favorite sound effect?
effectsist. I mean, honestly, I have that. Look, I'll show you how accessible the air horn is to me right now. If it's in entertainment. It's right there.
So when you're alone and you make a funny joke to yourself, do you just?
Yeah. Or like a song ends at a show, and I'm very quick to know when the
Yeah.
hard stop is. So instead of a clap, you can also hit them with a well-timed one of those.
Hell yeah.
So everyone knows. They don't know who.
So did you know that apparently Cypher Sounds was like the originator of the?
I did hear that. I think he copped to being like the responsible for the diaspora, if you will, of it. He
I mean,
like
don't
took
make
a
up words,
It's not a
dude.
Mason.
Come on.
All right, you caught me. Bullshit.
That was
What's more likely? You don't know a word, or I used one you don't know.
You what was that word?
Diaspora.
Oh, that's made up for sure.
Judges.
Can
Let's
you
not worry
look
about
up Taylor? Can you
At
look up
home,
Diaspora?
let's not wait. Let's not wait. Okay, bring it up.
Diaspora.
Diaspora.
Diaspora. Good luck
I
spelling
believe
that.
of Latin descent. Much like myself,
No way.
but not one of these human types.
Anna, where'd you learn this word?
Just
You went to college, huh?
around. Nah.
You didn't go to college?
Nah.
You seem like you would have. That college would have been good for you.
Probably. Huge money sink.
Diaspora.
Everyone I know about.
The dispersion of spread of people from there. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You can also use it more generally as like a thing. The spread of a thing, a cultural thing, an item.
I gotcha.
All things are cultural.
So like
items, if you will.
EDM, like spread through the Northeast, you know. So
There
like
you go,
that
the
was
you can
it
use this.
diaspora'd.
Dia.
Diaspora.
But I'll give it to you. Anytime you're using it, it's just a wonder you even kind of got it.
Yeah. So Anna, so you grew up in Oklahoma as a Mexican child.
For 2 years, and then I grew up here, and then and I'm still Mexican today. Yeah, that hasn't shifted. This isn't. That'd be a cool reboot to that damn fucking what's the damn? I grew up a poor black boy.
Oh yeah, the jerk.
yeah, the
Yeah,
jerk.
I
here.
grew up a poor black child
Yeah,
in,
we do a
in
cultural.
Mississippi. So
We introduce ice.
what
in the
part of
second
Texas
element.
did you move to from Oklahoma?
Brownsville. So still, again, very, very Mexican. So to
Yeah.
favor your narrative here.
Is
and then
that,
we moved
what's
here.
like? What
around,
is that near? Like,
seven.
where's the nearest city?
It's very south. It's like right up against the southern border, really.
Oh
Like,
wow! So you
yeah.
went more Mexican.
Yeah, even closer there for a while.
Okay,
I
cool.
do not remember much of that. Around like 3, I moved to North Austin, like Wells Branch area.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
So
just
you
getting
basically grew up in
technical
Austin,
hands.
though.
Yes.
Got
Playing
so
shows
you are
around here since like 15.
you're more
which is,
local
like,
than most locals. Yeah.
however you want to do it. And I don't.
Yeah.
Who am I? What am I?
Right. And how old were you when you started picking up the guitar?
I picked one up about 11, but it was just like I cared more about hanging it low below my knees with an anarchy.
Oh,
Sign
and
on
just
it,
strumming real
And
hard.
I didn't even know how to tune it. Thought that was very
Like, hey, no, you know how I know you're
lame.
gay?
I
You
had to
tune your guitar.
say that one. Game-changingly lame, I said, just
Yeah.
for the judges at home. Yeah, I didn't even care. And then I learned all the tabs for like, all these songs. Sum 41's Fat Lip, Give It Up. And I thought, these are all incredibly wrong. I went to my friend Alex Alcacer's house. Shouts out.
Alex Alka-Seltzer?
Alcacer, but he's definitely gotten that. He had alopecia in high school, so you add another pun to the list there. I'll let you do it. Alcopecia, since you didn't say it.
Oh, yeah.
So he invited me to his birthday party in the 6th grade, I believe, and I showed up a week late. Long story short, he let me in. I picked up his dad's Les Paul. A Gibson Les Paul. It was actually an Epiphone, but I had tried my best Spinal Tap impersonation.
Because they go to 11.
Exactly, because these ones go to it. So I pick it up and I start doing this fat lip. For some reason, it sounds correct. And we just play through the song. Alco comes in with that.
Oh, he was the drummer.
Yeah, and he's been drumming since he was 3. It sounds, just like the record. I'm amazed. Tuning,
Yeah.
yep, find out is good.
Wow.
So tuning is top-notch stuff.
Yeah, and that's when it clicked.
Yeah.
I guess we do need to tune.
Yeah, it was a real game-changing moment. That and the solo to Walk by Pantera.
Oh, hell yeah.
37 seconds of that song.
So you went from, when you first started listening to music, you were like, I like punk. I like Blink-182.
More Good Charlotte-y.
Yeah.
If I'm being
I
honest,
love
I'm
Good
letting
Charlotte.
the judges at home,
Yeah, we're like-
Benji and Joel,
You're
Benji
34?
and Joel. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
nailed it.
yeah,
Hey,
so 8th
you got
grade,
it.
Good Charlotte and like Simple Plan.
Well, yeah,
Bowling
again,
for
yeah,
Soup and
all
stuff
these
like
things.
that.
Yeah, big Good Charlotte. I was very loyalist. Like
Yeah.
back in the, how every little kid is kind of gay. Back when I
Yeah.
was like 7, I liked. Were you NSYNC or Backstreet? I was
Neither.
Backstreet. Oh, what?
No,
What were you doing?
I
You
liked
had good
rock and
parents.
roll, dude.
I had no parental figure showing me like Rush or anything.
I was
had
already listening to
find-
Alice in Chains.
I had to find all these things
Yeah.
in the mud with the howl.
I was listening to Limp Bizkit in the 5th grade.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool little kid.
Well,
were you
my-
drinking energy drinks, Mason?
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah!
I
the
remember.
5th grade.
Dude, I remember when 5-Hour Energies came out. I was like 14, and I asked my mom if I could have one, and she was like, "Sure." And I
That's
just
gonna
remember
be the
drinking
best
it
choice.
and being like, "Whoa,
Yes.
this is awesome!"
Man,
And that probably
every
was the
camp counselor's worst nightmare.
that was probably the little click in my head that was like, "So stimulants are gonna be fun."
It's like tuning the guitar for you. It's like
Yeah.
there's a certain harmony and order to this.
I remember my first the first time I took a sip of alcohol. I drank a little bit of Canadian Mist in the basement, which is a Canadian whiskey, and we chased it with Monster Energy. And I just remember being like, "Yep, this is gonna be a problem."
I'm gonna clock a lot of hours here.
Yeah. And then years go by. Then you're in
Your
a
own
metal
King
band.
of the Hill montage. You know,
Yeah.
different background
Ding, ding,
motions,
ding,
but
ding.
we all have our own fence.
So when was your first band? Because you've
That
been in
same
how many
ti- I-
bands do you think you've been in?
Upwards of 5, maybe.
Oh, that's not as many as I
But
thought you were going to say.
I have like stepped in as a side guy here and there. I fill in on a lot of shows for
Yeah.
people and things, and just but they're all like people that I've known forever, so it's hard
Mhm.
to differentiate at a certain point. I'm like, oh, that's this guy's band, but it might be the 3rd band of his I've like
Yeah, right.
helped out or whatever.
Are you full time music? Is that
Nah, I do. I won't say exactly just for the
Yeah,
judges
yeah.
at home, but it is some sort of one of these. It's like if Cheech and Chong was written by Lord Byron, sort of, or like one of these ridiculous jobs. It's very flexible with
Okay.
everything else I have going on,
Yeah, nice.
but it's like a very silly little job.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Grand Theft Auto side mission where you must keep the vehicle safe.
Gotcha.
One of these slow, boring ones that you got to do just to get to the next phase. But
So he chops cars.
that's what I do for the
Yeah.
judges at home.
And
Of Latino descent, it's all.
Oh, yeah,
happening.
Who
so-
are these judges at home you keep talking about?
Yeah.
You've
I'm
said
just
it like
some guy.
100 times.
I'm just some guy. I'm trying
I
not
hope they're
to
not judging.
speak too candidly with Mason as we do, being just two guys on the couch of his
Well,
den.
your name's out there now.
I know. That's why.
Oh no.
That's why I'm being very conscious here.
You're so are you still in the same two band? You're in TV Good Times. That's
TV's
your
Good
that's your
Times,
band.
yeah.
TV's Good Times.
Yeah. It's a
And then are you
possessive
still in Trace of Lime
thing.
too?
Yeah, that the project is kind of like, slowing down here and there. I know they're still doing hit lists. I stepped in for a couple of those when Jordan was busy. He's actually getting married at the end of this month, so I'm going out to Michigan just for the wedding right after
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
cool.
Here.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very exciting. Dushin, Jordan, congratulations
Oh yeah,
are in order.
congrats. That's
Um,
awesome.
We go proper. And yeah, it's just sort of I'm picking up a lot of side gigs here and just trying to make some money playing shows for people where I can. So I'm just kind of picking up whatever's there right now, you know.
Now, do you do busking?
Not really ever done it too much, you know. I've always just ended up, you know, playing one of these shithole bars on 6th or whatever since I was 15, or like
with the windows open and then try to get people.
yeah, like out on the second level or out on the first one with the windows open, that kind of thing. Thankfully, I've gotten away from exactly that sort of cymbal monkey clapping. Come by, but it's all some level of that is just come by. You're just some monkey.
And that's all cover music too. I would assume.
Point,
mix in maybe one or two originals.
Yeah, exactly. You might do a couple originals that are just the same 1-4-5 progression with your own bullshit lyrics about your origin story.
And people
are like, wow, what a cool original.
Now play
I've never heard
Freebird
before. And and then Freebird will be essentially what they just played.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It'll be it's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. It's the live music capitalism center of the world. It's just, you know, you're that monkey clapping the cymbals, getting people in.
Yeah, right.
So you're not.
It's like
your first
kind of
step
the
is,
same thing as like barking for a free comedy show on 6.
At a certain point, yeah, exactly. So you try and break out to the other areas. You know, Red River, of course, is when you start getting more into the scene or whatever you might call it. But you know, people are making good money on 6, so I see why they're doing it. If you get into the right spots.
So
you can make great money there.
I was just on.
Like they can definitely do their thing.
Right. I was just on Manor the other day at that Haymaker bar.
Yeah.
And they had like some people jamming around, like in like different spots.
Like just were they
at those like in the bars?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
There
so
was
they
like
were,
people
like,
in different corners and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is because I hadn't been over there very much. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Was it just sort of like jam session stuff going on, or were they
just like a
there?
guy with a guitar?
Oh yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah, but he was in the venue though, like he wasn't like on the sidewalk.
And it was that can get even again. I brought the acoustic just for the ease of convenience.
Of course,
bring an amp, but you got to watch out as an acoustic guitar guy showing up to places with it. It's like it can be a little
like what will fight like when people
there
be
might
like,
be
hey,
a
this is my
Belushi in
corner
the audience, or just like. Shut the fuck up, acoustic guitar guy. Who needs you?
Oh, someone getting mad that you're playing.
Just the.
Has anyone ever came after you for playing like, or for just playing, just being there?
No, but you do realize in the 8th grade that being a guy who doesn't care about sports or football or anything like this,
me neither.
You book a couple. Oh, great! A time slot at this venue on the weekend, and then it's.
Noon
like
on
the
a Saturday
Super Bowl or something, or it's like it's like this awesome stage, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna, all these. They try and make it sound like this great,
of course,
showcase thing, but it's just the Super Bowl. No one gives a fuck, and you're kind of just in the way of the television in the corner.
Yeah, you're like annoying someone's regular weekend.
Yeah, we've definitely shown up in high school to like a Colleen biker bar where the guy who booked us quit the weekend before, and they didn't know we were coming. So we had to make mic stands out of like hockey sticks and tape and
they
cones.
Still let you play though.
They were like, shit, you're here, I guess. And they were all just like
they were like, go ahead,
paying attention,
play your fun, go bang on your pin fucking buckets and needles.
Exactly.
Or
do your
whatever.
thing. Do your humid Latino dance for us, you monkeys. But
no one's ever
share of
no one's ever vocally been mad at you though and been like, "Hey, motherfucker."
No, I wouldn't say so, but I don't really try and insert myself into like.
Well, of course, I just
bring in my.
Yeah, but I've been there before where you're trying to do your thing. Like, people really hate stand up if they're not there for stand up.
I've been at parties where people are like, Mike V, pick up this guitar, and then I'm reluctantly playing guitar. And I'm like, okay, now I'm good. And then some redneck guy's like, you better fucking keep playing, motherfucker. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And they like they almost the exact opposite of what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's also uncomfortable. And I don't like that either. Because again, I'm already a monkey on stage selling alcohol. I don't need to do that in my off time for these jackoffs.
Yeah, right.
But,
they're like, hey,
so
boy, here's $20. You better keep playing.
It's like, I guess this
smile
is the
while
gig.
you're at it.
This is Basquiat's Mona Lisa on the dollar bill. This is the selling of one's soul for art, the commerce.
Dude, have you ever had someone like ask you to play when no one like it's like this is not the like at a funeral or something? They're like, this is not the time.
I have family members that are like, will you play this? And it's like, that's gonna be uncomfortable. You can't even say no, so I'm just learning like a rock. Shit like that. Like see it for when the inevitable time of this sad thing happens. I've got to also endure doing that.
Some George Strait or something.
Like you doing one of these songs I would
Garth
never do,
Brooks,
but just
yeah.
because it's like
That
it's in
lightning
that guy's heart.
thunder
Yeah.
song or whatever.
That's definitely on the list.
Damn. Yeah, dude. I've been at when I was still married. My ex father-in-law. We would be at like a barbecue or I remember we were at this birthday party for his brother in this like, people rent out like those convention halls. It's like
Yeah.
a VW type
Yeah.
thing, and there's probably 100 people there, and all of a sudden my father-in-law is like, "Hey, go do some stand-up, go do comedy,"
Oh, no.
and I was like, "No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no." And next thing I know, he's got a microphone and he's going, "Guys, everybody listen up. Listen up, everybody. My son-in-law is going to come up and tell some jokes. He's a comedian. He's going to do some stand-up." And, dude, everybody, you just could hear people being like, oh.
This factor into the divorce at all? Because that sounds like a contributing factor.
This was when we were doing really good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a
But
sign of things to come.
it was when I was not doing really good at stand-up. I was like a year in.
That's a bit of the trade. You get really good at the one, and then everything else goes to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much grew up in Austin, though.
Yeah.
And you've been arrested here?
Yep. In high school, yeah.
What'd you do?
The most roundabout evasion. It was like a bus evacuation drill. And they kept making me redo it because I've jumped out of like off a 2-story roof before. I can jump out of the
Back door of the bus.
very easily, and they kept saying, "Val, get back, do it again." And so that's what they call
What were
me,
you
is
doing
Val.
wrong?
Just, I guess they wanted me to shimmy off each cheek at a time. So
Instead of jumping.
instead of just like getting off, and it's totally fine, whatever, I get it. So I'm trying to do that. Third time, do it again. And so I'm like, this is preposterous. I'm leaving because I was known to cut a bit of class at the time. I had a friend named Brian who had half days. He was right around the corner, obviously going to Brian's house. Though at the time, the stipulation was I was trying to get into like one of these either genius or idiot, not high school, but high schools, you know what I'm saying? Where you don't do your homework either way, but you might as well be
like
one
a
of
gifted
these.
and talented type
No,
thing?
like a moron or you're pregnant.
Oh, the bad kids
The
school.
bad kids
Yeah, I went to
school.
that my
Yeah,
senior year.
So yeah, we're in another club here, Good Hair, Bad Kids Club.
Yeah.
So what happens here? Man, you should pay the next guest to lick your toes.
No, that'd be gross.
That's all I can see now. You gotta understand. I've got to now just visually lock in
I
even
was just
more.
trying to get here. I had to just put on what I could find.
Sorry, folks.
This was the first attire I found.
So where were we? Yeah, one of these high school stories. So I'm trying to get into this fake high school, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, I guess I can't really miss too much more. I'm just gonna wait in the 700 building, which is right near the bus loop. I can witness the whole thing when they're going back. I'll just join class. I won't be absent, right? So I figure I have a guy come up, and I know I'm the kind of kid that knew every hall monitor. A completely new guy comes up. Do you have your name and hall pass? And I said, Logan Gibbs. Let me grab that for you. And I start running.
Logan Gibbs.
It's
Oh,
just
you
a
just
guy
said
I
a
knew.
name?
It's just a guy I knew.
And then
I
just
start
ran.
running. I've seen Scooby-Doo, and I'm going down a corner. So referencing Scooby-Doo, I hug the corner. It's one of these.
Thinking that they're going to go around and
And they
not
do.
see
The
you?
guy does. And he sees me, but he's got enough momentum that he can't stop. So he just sees me as he's rounding the corner. And I run the other way, thinking,
Okay.
what a hilarious move I've just pulled.
Juked him.
And I hear what I think is he's just pushed like the boost. He's mashing boost because he is suddenly very fast. And it turns out it was the campus officer who hadn't yelled police. So now I'm evading arrest. And he tackles me into a brick wall where he jams his thumb
In your butt.
in my butt, no less. And now he jams his thumb, and that comes into play later because he was nice about that. But the other guy, what was his name? Officer Gray is the fast one. He's the fastest guy in the county, actually. And Officer, we called him Ham because he was one of these classic
Fat guy?
big fat guys. And so he's saying, welcome to the big world of felonies. Injured while evading, he's saying, because he jammed his
Yeah.
own thumb.
Right.
And being the sort of brash individual I was, and to an extent still am to this day, spat in his face, which is a felony.
That's that's like a aggravated assault.
It is. But they had me leave the room.
Spat.
They had me leave the room, and my principal, who, you ever have one of these principals who if you were like the same age, you think they would have had a crush on you? I've had a very specific kind
Wait,
of
where
principal.
you thought the teacher you thought had a crush on you?
Yeah, or in
Or
this
the
case, the
principal, I mean?
I've had a teacher
She
that
was
was this
hot?
way, where this teacher, different teacher, actually, after thinking this, came to light that she dated Omar Rodriguez Lopez in high school. So
Who's
she had
that?
a guy from Mars Volta, guitarist.
Oh,
from Mars
no
Volta.
shit.
So it's like, yeah, she had
Is that common knowledge?
I don't think it's look upable.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Shouts out Miss Ada,
Yeah.
English class, wowza. Anyway, so
Mars
my
Volta's
principal, though, yeah, they're fucking amazing. But my principal, very similar kind of energy. Like, I'd get in trouble, she would read my write up and just laugh, and just like we would talk for 10 minutes, and she'd send me back.
sick.
Like, that was kind of.
She'd
And
be
so,
like, don't do that again.
very like not even that sometimes. You know what I mean? Like you know better.
She
than
was
that,
like,
right?
do it again
that's,
so we can have this time
That's
together.
funny, but come on, man. Like
Yeah.
time and place. She sends me outside of the office after I spit in this guy's face, calls me back in and says, "Now, Michael, we only deal in truths," and looks at the guy. And because of that, I know that we know he hurt his own thumb. I think she sort of like,
She was coaching you into to what to say.
I think she talked to the guy like, you were trying to scare him. He thought he already had a felony. So he spit in your, what did you want to happen? You're intentionally, I think she talked to the guy.
It's also kind of weird that she's like defending you spitting in this guy's face.
Hey, that's the kind of pull you have when you're a bad kid.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
out. Bad kids.
So wait, so they dropped everything?
No. That turned into a much longer whole thing. I go to jail that day.
Oh wow.
But I don't get the felony for spitting the guy, so I just evading. But he didn't alert me. So I maintain that he didn't alert me.
Oh, okay, I see.
And
Because
I
he
go to
didn't make
jail.
himself known.
Exactly. On everything, he did not. He did, and he's like, "Well, you have to understand. I thought maybe you had a knife." And it's like,
Yeah, he's like, you are Mexican.
he's got every reason to think I could have had a knife.
Yeah.
He specifically said. So, and the guy who I spat in his face, he was actually my DARE officer in the 4th or 5th grade, and he never chose me. The only thing I wanted for those 2 weeks of my life was to be DARE Student of the Week. I never got it. I spat in your face. I wish I remember your name.
Why?
I win.
Why did you want to be dare? Was there a gift?
I thought
or-
it was cool.
Yeah, but there
All
was
the
no
cool
like.
white kids were doing it. Don't you see?
Like a sticker or
wearing
nothing?
shorts, getting DARE Student of the Week, reading Harry Potter. These are what the cool white kids are doing.
Man, and you really just
Don't
wanted
you
to be
see?
a cool white
Don't
kid?
you get it? Yes, my mom once had to tell me, no, you have to reuse towels like more than once. And I was like, I don't want to. That's filth. And she's like, white kids do it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so
Nice.
I'm
I'll do
gonna
that.
to be fair to your mom, growing up as a white with a
Proper
whole
pronunciation.
white family, we literally you would use a towel one time and then throw it in the hamper. We never
I
reuse.
knew she was lying to me.
No.
This is coming up.
No, the white thing is that you use it once and put it in the hamper.
This is coming up.
You're saying
Thanksgiving.
she wanted you to not reuse, right?
She wanted me to reuse it at least twice.
Okay, so as a white,
Did you guys hang up your towels?
no, that's what I'm
That's
saying. When
the
I was
hidden key.
when I was growing up, it was no, you don't reuse a towel.
See,
But
this is the kind
now-
of white guy I aspired to, and what a mistake that would have been. Look
But
at
hey,
this.
when I grew up, when I was probably 22, and I moved to Boston and was like on my own completely now, I hung up. I still to this day, I'll use the same towel for 3-4 days.
There you go. And
But
that's,
you hang it.
I
You
guess
hang
you
it.
exactly. You hang, let it dry. That's the key.
Yeah,
to
you
all
hang
of
it.
this.
You don't
The
just
air's
throw
gotta
it in the.
circulate.
Yeah,
In
it's
a pile, it's damp. No good.
no,
It's gonna
no good.
Smell.
You'll find a pocket of a wetness.
A
on
pocket
the
of a
towel.
wetness can't be on a carpet. Imagine these
Yeah.
animals.
Ugh. But yeah, always hang a towel though. Taylor, you hang towels and
Always
reuse
hang a
them?
towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as adults nowadays, that's like really common.
Because you're also like, okay, do I want to do the laundry
That's what I'm saying.
or buy more towels? What the fuck?
Yeah. I will say that I own a very adult
Buying
amount of towels.
You have the towels you've somehow gotten.
accumulated.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
going.
one that you took from a beach one
maybe
time.
Maybe on an emergency, you get a towel at a place.
I the last towel I bought, I stayed with a friend in Dallas for some shows, and I didn't bring a towel. Went to
Always
Walmart, went and bought one. Lasted all weekend, and I still got it.
They're
It's a
making good
nice
stuff.
towel.
Nothing like a fresh towel, dude.
Oh, it is nice. Yeah.
It's like a blanket.
Ever
Yeah.
go to I'll rephrase this because again I'm talking to you. At Walmart in Arkansas, legitimately much better. Like at least winter gear wise. On tour, I bought a beanie there. It's none of this like sheer Texas beanie you find. It's actual insulated stuff.
Like,
it's
do you think
great.
the quality of beanies in Texas are shittier than the quality
They
of
just
beanie?
don't think you need them. They're giving you shittier beanies.
Yeah, they're like, here, you'll be
At least
fine.
that's what I've found.
Yeah.
Being on the road a little bit.
Maybe stop at a Buc-ee's. Definitely has some good beanies.
Gotta do the Buc-ee's beanies.
Are you a big Buc-ee's guy?
I wouldn't say I'm big. I'm not against it. I don't have strong feelings on the beaver.
I
It
could
was a full beaver moon last
take it
night.
or
You see
leave it.
this? Full beaver moon. They call it that. Full beaver.
What? Because it
Beef.
looked like a vagina.
It was just very bright. I don't know why they call it that, but it was very bright. And then I saw some shit online.
Look
Look it up. All these things. I haven't been.
No,
wrong
I
once.
did. I did
Judges.
notice last night that the full beaver moon is the popular name of November's full moon, which is also the largest and brightest supermoon of 2025.
There we go.
It got its name because it marks the time when beavers are busy preparing for winter by building dams and gathering food. The best time to view the moon is the evening of November 4th, which was, I guess, last night, as it will rise around sunset and appear full throughout the night. I did
Beautiful.
notice it was bigger last night.
It was very bright. Yeah. It was. It took me a second to see all the craters when I was looking up at it. My eyes are pretty shit though. They're one of the first things I think are gonna go for me.
Your eyes?
Yeah.
See, my hearing's going.
I've been a big earplugs guy since 15.
I always thought earplugs were for pussies. You know, I was a welder
I
for 11
understand
years.
the feeling, yeah, but special ones. I got these special ones through Ham actually that only cut out the high frequencies and reduce everything else like 10 dB. So it still sounds pretty good. It's not just like muffled, nonsense.
So
but this
it's not-
welding, I imagine,
It's
is
not like when
hell.
you have noise canceling AirPods or anything.
No, it's not like sucking the air out of your head, that feeling or anything, and it's not so isolated from the room. You can still hear all the mid-range frequencies and some
Yeah.
top end, but not the tss.
Dude,
so
they're-
it's not chopping off, your drummer's right here in your ear, so you're not...
Oh, right. Are they
Yeah.
electronic though?
No, I'm just talking like little earplug, just ear protection, not even
Okay.
like in-ear monitors.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking straight up. Just put them in.
Just have them in and protect the ears, yeah.
So my dad, I grew up hunting, like deer
Very
hunting
lame
and all
stuff.
that stuff, and duck hunting, and they make these. They look like this, but they have like knobs on them, and you got to have them like batteries in them.
They attenuate.
But if you're like you and me are duck hunting and we're talking together, I can leave them on and I can still hear you. It still picks it up.
Cool.
But then when you start shooting, it's so muffled you barely even hear the gunshots.
So I imagine there's some sort of like limiting going on. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
they're for hunting. They're for like deer hunting and duck
That's
hunting
neat.
and stuff. Yeah.
That's a cool
And
intersection.
if you're in the woods and you're deer hunting and you have them in, it'll pick up other sounds like footprints. Like it'll pick up the
All
deer.
the light, and is it like amplifying that to a degree?
Yeah.
So it's compression going on in there, like, but they're very specific parameters.
They're
going on.
very
That's really cool.
They're like all like these They look like
That's
these,
neat as hell.
but they got like knobs and shit on them. They're fucking sick. I
You
wish
just
I
kinda
knew what they
tune
were
it into
called.
different. Yeah, that's really sick.
Yeah, very cool.
I'll look that
But,
up actually.
Have
Just
you
out of curiosity.
have you ever had any like near death experiences or anything like that?
Oh yeah. So, the main thing that I think comes to mind. Yeah, I've had a couple things here. I've, as a gag, put myself in a trash compactor when I worked at JCPenney and pushed the red button in there, and it takes.
Like Star Wars?
I'm not a big Star Wars guy.
Like-
But I think, yeah, maybe. But so I do this thinking, that big red button, you push it and it stops. It took about half a second for it to stop. That half a second, Mason, felt so incredibly long. I thought
But
I was
wait,
going to die.
Were you okay? Hold
It was
on.
the dumbest thing. My work friend
squishy
named
thing.
Bo. Yeah, the trash compactor, the like cardboard compactor.
And you said, "Watch this," and I'm gonna get in it.
Yeah, we were laughing like, dude, that'd be so crazy. We were like, well, there's the button. You can just stop it. I was just trying to make this guy laugh as you do at 4 a.m. after you unloaded the truck. And yeah, big. So that's not even what the story I'm going to tell. But
But you're in the fucking trash compactor,
Yeah, I went in.
and then it stops,
And then it
you're
stops.
like, "I gotta wiggle out."
No, it stopped and then opened. And it
What
it
the
didn't close
fuck?
all the way. It was still
That's-
one of
you
the
know that's
dumber
dumb.
Yes, clearly. But this guy
know what
laughed
that's
so
horseplay.
hard.
That's horseplay.
That's general horseplay.
Yeah, that's- I don't-
I almost ended up a JCPenney instructional video.
Dude, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck? That was a very dumb thing.
Have you ever seen the videos of like the little Japanese guy?
The Japanese
That, like
guy.
he
the
get in the
Nipponi.
factories and he'll get like a fucking sleeve stuck in something.
Oh, yeah,
and just-
degloving. Oh, even worse than a degloving. It's pulled in.
Oh, dude, takes him and then you just see
You
his
pray
body
for a
just
deglove.
flapping. Just
Wow.
yeah, you hope it takes your wrist or something.
Wow.
This
Yeah, I've
guy,
seen a
this
lot of
little dude, just
very early on, about maybe before guitar, I got introduced to Rotten.com. Ever go to this Rotten?
Is that like E-Bombs World?
It's one of these E-Bombs adjacents, but it's very like here. The thing that I suppose often comes to mind is one of these like African drug lords that was in a river for like 3 weeks.
And
so
they're
he's
all bloated.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
see that a lot, you know?
And then that, like, have you seen the video of the crocodile that comes swimming up?
Yeah.
And it's got a dude's foot hanging out of his mouth?
Terrifying stuff, yeah. And all of
Oh.
this at about 10, 11 from your cool friend Randy who would commit suicide later. Don't
Dude.
do the math.
You know what's crazy? The first I got a video sent to me. This is right when phones started to be where you could send them, but they're grainy. You know, they're real kind of pixelated.
Yeah.
And I got a video of a woman getting stoned at like over in like one of those sandy countries. And just fucking dude, they're just throwing
climate
this.
controlled.
They got this chick in a hole and they're just throwing rocks at her.
Jesus.
Just bashing her face in with rocks. And I'm like in like 9th or 10th grade.
And you were
And
thinking,
Randy sent it to me.
And your friend Randy. We all have a friend
Yeah.
Randy who did he also go on to kill himself later? One of these kill himself Randys?
He did not, but he's got like 8 kids.
That's a kind of death.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's you know the movie Idiocracy? He's like totally on the dumb side of that.
Oh man. Well,
And we don't
I wear
don't have
Crocs
to bleep
usually,
any
so
names.
they're-
Randy's a fucking idiot. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, but I've got a lot of sprinkled things like this trash compactor thing in there. But that's the thing I would like to tell you about because I think it's
Yeah, sorry, I
much
sidetracked.
more. No, you're fine.
But
I'm
that you
surprised
do
that
realize
remember.
that's crazy.
It was incredibly dumb. I've also locked myself in a trunk for a similar gag to cheer up my friend Jeff, who locked his keys in his car.
You're
and I
like,
was like,
"Watch
check
this."
this out, man. I was trying to get a guy to laugh again. I'm a very good hang. Very good hang.
Like, I'll do anything for the bit.
Truly,
You want me to
not-
hop in a trash
It's ruined
compactor?
relationships, friendships, family things, my own life. It's gotten me arrested, spat in the guy's face, got away with that. That did not teach me any lesson getting away with that. Oh man, best part of the jail thing. I just got to do this as a side bit. There was what I'll call an insane kind of man who you can imagine him, however you want to make him look in your mind, saying, "I have never done PCP, and you can't tell me that Jesus," just shouting things like this.
So he's a
asking
black guy?
I'm not going to confirm anything, but yes. So he's going around each person. He starts at the guy next to me and goes around, and everyone gets increasingly terrified, making him angrier and angrier. And by the time he gets to me, I had thankfully enough time to, and I'm just saying this because I think this could help save lives. Insane person approaches you, says anything. You take a moment, you soak it in. Whatever he's yelling about never doing PCP and how he goes to church, he's a pastor, all these things. I hear him, look him in the eyes. It's like a circle. And he goes, "My man!" And he gives me his pillow and blanket, and he's the happiest guy I've ever met after that. That's just a little thing you can take in your
You just
pocket
like lean
in life.
into it.
You lean in, you say it's like a circle, because most things are, especially when you're mentally insane, and it's gonna be a circle.
It's a loop, yeah.
Even if it hasn't been ever yet, you've now introduced geometry that they can latch onto. It's beautiful stuff.
They're like, "Oh, you nailed it, dude."
You are my pillow
Yeah.
friend.
I
He
ain't
gave
never
me
thought of it like that.
so
Just-
exactly. So
Mind
that's just a little
blown.
takeaway you can have. Back to this almost dying. Driving from my girlfriend's house home. I'm on 35 going under the breaker overpass, or about to rather, listening to Elliott Smith. So it's a very, I'll make it through it. They're just, drinking a Mexican Coke. What a chill 2 a.m. it is.
Is a Mexican Coke just the one with the original sugar?
Yes. Of my,
I thought
of
maybe
my
that was
people's.
code for like some sort of liquor
It's just
drink.
when I have it. So,
Oh, so if you have a Coke, it's a Mexican Coke.
yeah, it's a Mexican water. I actually have a Mexican Dr. Pepper. It's just in my guitar case. Probable diabetes future for me. Let's see if I can avoid it. But anyway, I'm driving, drinking this soda pop, listening to Elliott Smith, the whisper sad boy sounds of him. And suddenly going under this breaker overpass on 35. I'm just about to get over. I'm going like 70, 75, as any reasonable person did. And sudden like white noise explosion. It turns out I didn't know this at the time. All I knew is I couldn't turn my head at all because there was a big shard of metal poking me in the
Oh,
face here.
fuck.
So I accelerated to 100 because I didn't know who was in my blind spot.
Well, wait. So wait, hold on.
I'll tell you
Something
what it
came
was.
through your window?
Yes, and I'll tell you, it was a wheel. It was a huge tire. There's no shocking thing. I've got some pics because a lot of times I'll tell the story. People are like, "Thing fell. You're fine." Let me pull up these pictures.
Can you airdrop them to Taylor?
Yeah, pull up your airdrop here.
You should see the MacBook on there.
Okay, cool.
Takes a second.
These pics here. I'll try and vamp over this.
So is it
go
gonna?
on.
Are these pics gonna show how far like the rim was in the car?
It should show a lot. I had my
So
dad
you
send
just
these
ha-
over this
and
morning.
you-
I didn't even have these on my phone very easily.
And you felt it touching
is
your
this?
your forehead.
The metal of the car because it bent in the hood of the car.
I'll
show you
gotcha. Okay.
It basically ramped right up the center of. It hit exactly where the windshield meets the hood of the car.
Yeah.
And just ramped up it and just wrecked everything.
Wow.
It ramped up.
So and then the ceiling is what was touching your forehead.
Yeah, the ceiling of the car, the metal that would have been like the window frame was. I'm sorry, way off mic here trying to do this. So let me.
So that's how hard it dented it into the interior of the car.
Yeah, as I'm going,
Well,
just help you
send 'em
vamp
the-
here. I'll send them over, but as I'm doing this, maybe it's better if you don't see.
Yeah, just send them to him, and then we'll see him on the TV.
I'm trying to pull up the airdrop here. It's just giving me a bit of annoyance. But yeah, this thing fell on my car. Accelerate to over 100 miles an hour to try and.
What'd you think that was gonna do?
Because I didn't know it was in my blind spot. If someone was behind me, because I was on the side of the road with no shoulder. I had to get to the shoulder and pull over.
What
So,
did you initially think that was?
Had no idea. All I knew is I had glass in my eye and I
Okay.
couldn't see anything.
Were you bleeding?
Yeah. Profusely, and I spent the rest of the night picking glass out of my hand.
And you were
If
alone.
I was alone. If I was any further over, and once I hopefully get these pictures,
Do you think if you would have had a passenger that they would have been killed?
there's a chance of it. I don't think they would have because it hit right in the center.
Okay, so you
There's the
both would have
airdrop,
just been a little
sorry.
fucked up.
MacBook Pro. There we go. It should be on the way. Yeah, I think because here's what I should be doing, Mason, with my time is airdropping napalm death on like little Iraqi children, which I would never do, but my government could use these skills of like complete because a lot of people that happens what would kill you is you
Oh my god!
what would
So
kill
this
you is
all
you
right, hold
flip
on.
your car because you freak out.
So
but I
this
just
is,
stayed completely steady.
So this is also a random act of. So what did you end up finding out? Oh my god!
This and exactly you can see it like ramped up.
God
right?
damn!
So a tire,
Oh my.
What kind of car is that?
Lexus ES3.
So is it a semi-trailer tire?
I believe so, and at the time, this is
You believe-
right
Look at
after
the
this. They
tire
arrested the
mark.
guy who was dropping items off of 35.
It's literally a tire mark.
Yeah, you can tell. This is right before they arrested the guy who was originally dropping things off 35. He did kill several people with like
Wait,
rocks and
dropping
tires.
stuff on purpose.
Yeah.
What, was he just like, all right, let her go,
So
boys?
I don't know that was this guy. Nothing was ever confirmed, but it could have very well
What?
fallen off. I was under an overpass, but it was timed very like
Somebody
very
chucked
exact. It was
Do you
timed
feel like
very
someone
exact.
did that on purpose?
I
Not-
couldn't know.
not to
That's what I
you
thought. Yeah, not to me,
specifically.
obviously. But I think I personally did think that at the time, and I still do. Like, I'm not holding on to it or anything. All I know is at that time,
Dude.
yeah, I just couldn't turn my head. That was busting into my
How
forehead
quick
here.
did that
I had
sound?
glass
Did it like...
instant, and it got all. You're going from I'll fake it through the to a
'Cause you're
little
listening to
Mexican
Co-
Coke.
yeah.
Just the saddest white guy you've ever heard, Kermit the Frog singing you an acoustic ballad lullaby, and it's 2 a.m. You just got some pussy, and so you're going.
Oh,
It's a
and
great
you're at
time. It's a
cigarette,
great time.
just-
It's a great time, and then it's all shattered.
What?
You have glass in your eyes. All that glass shatters, of course, very fine.
Yeah,
That gets in your
yeah.
eyes. You can't blink, and it feels good.
God damn.
Yeah, and so
Didn't even hit the hood.
I still
It
have-
only hit the roof.
all these little things. You can see some stuff specifically there on my pinky. Any inch over, I don't think I'd have this hand.
So it didn't fly off the of a car on the freeway. It was thrown off the overpass. That's what you think.
I believe so. There was no car like missing a thing. They couldn't track anything. Like it just.
So that's like, The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin?
yeah.
That's like that type of behavior. Hey, that's
Yeah.
horseplay times 10.
I'm a horseplay kind of guy. It's in the
That's
cards.
not cool.
It's not okay, but I survived it.
Dude, so by the way, I have a theory. Since you had a sunroof,
Yes.
I think that might have helped you.
Yes. Yes. I was thinking
Because
about this as well.
it sort of took
It's
some
very
of that,
specific.
that that
angling. It
what do you call
changed
it?
the trajectory of the
Yeah.
wheel in a way.
Yeah.
And I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't there, but all I know is I was alive after this, so I don't know what I would have changed.
How quickly did you? I
well,
gotta
that's
pull
what I'm
over.
saying. Instantly, I knew I had to pull over, but I couldn't see behind me. I'm not going to get a wreck and die
By
because
cut-
of that.
because-
That's
yeah.
why I got up to 100 to get around anyone, because they would have seen this happen.
Fuck,
I got
dude.
there's no shoulder on the left. I'm getting over from the left-hand lane, right? And again, if I had gotten any more over, if half a second sooner I got over, that would have landed on my head.
Dude,
It's like Trump turning his head, dude.
that's like
It's
Final
just the
Destination.
littlest yeah, it is.
Shit.
And so that's why,
So-
again, people hear the story and they react less than you had, right? And sometimes it's very lukewarm, like, okay, yeah, car crash, been in one of those.
No,
they see the
dude, that
picture.
is insane.
Thank you for validating.
So,
yeah, I had
dude,
my dad send these to
so
me.
when this happened, so you said it was like 2 a.m. Are you sober?
Hello,
or like
hi.
ish?
Perpetually.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm not drunk at all.
So,
I'm not a big
What
drinker.
did when you called because you had to call somebody when the cops show up? Are they like, yeah, there's kids throwing shit off the freeway? Like,
no, they.
what got said? Like, did they find the tire?
No, they didn't find the tire. They couldn't. Like it must have flown over to the other side of the freeway and then just it
Yeah.
kind of gotten in the median.
Of course,
Nothing was ever confirmed. You know what I mean? Nothing ever got found out.
Nothing ever came
It wasn't
about.
from like a trailer didn't have a tire fall off it or something
Yeah.
crazy. No one ever because they can track that back
So
to someone.
someone probably threw that off of a bridge.
Seems like it. Seems like it, right?
That's
that breaker overpass.
crazy,
And then the
dude.
next time I had to drive under that, I remember feeling like I should exit and go around this. I felt like this anxiety built as I knew I couldn't give into that or it would be a whole thing, right? So I just drove under it and I never felt that again.
Dude, that is nuts, man.
But it's the kind of
And so that's
again,
the
I should
only
be raining
scar-
napalm death on
You only have
Iraqi
one.
children.
Just where?
No panic. It's just this little pinky thing.
That's the only
But
thing
this
you
was-
got out of
If I
it.
was I spent the whole night picking glass out of this hand.
Wait, so you didn't go to the hospital?
No.
Did the ambulance come and you said I'm good?
Yeah, I was like,
And then what? You just got the tow truck, I guess.
my dad came and he was already there. I called him first and was like, "Hey, this crazy
You're
shit
never
just
gonna. You're
happened."
never gonna believe this.
Yeah,
And that's legitimately something that you would like, dude. I'm so glad you have these pictures.
yeah, it wouldn't be as
That's-
much of an impact. And I texted my dad at like 2 a.m. last night, like, "Hey, can you please send those to me?" 'Cause
Oh
I
well,
can't- I don't have them on my
shout
phone.
out to your dad, dude.
And I've been in other
That's
car crashes where
crazy.
people like blow through their yield and like, but nothing as wild as that. Because what
Yeah.
what
Well,
happened
the-
again is you flip after it hits you because you freak out.
Well, the wild thing too to me, I don't know about you, Taylor. I think it's
The
crazy.
Elliott Smith, I just
that-
realized, so calm that if it was Rage Against the Machine, I could have been too amped. Just like,
Yeah.
ah!
Yeah,
And crash.
it's the government.
yeah, yeah, that's it. I know too much.
I knew it. But no, I think the craziest part is it's like
Dead center almost, right?
yeah, it's couldn't have been more perfect of a hit. But what blows my mind is that you know that there was not a trailer in front of you. So
No one else was on the highway.
someone must have
No one was
thrown
on the highway in
something.
front of me at all for like
Whoever did
miles
this,
and miles.
shame on you, dude.
I think they got the guy.
Shame.
But I think they let him out recently.
But he was doing other. He was because
he
he was.
threw big rocks at it, and that did kill someone. That went through someone's skull.
Oh, it could have went.
Easy.
I could have killed you.
Easy.
And do you think when he did it, he was like, "Oh yeah, direct hit."
He probably felt a great.
Like,
Imagine.
he was like right in the middle.
Don't condone it. Would never. Who could do this to someone? But that's got to feel really good.
God
you know,
damn,
you ever
that's
in
gotta be
school?
It's like the most intense skee ball game
you ever
ever.
in school slice glue sticks? In school, you slice glue sticks and make discs and throw them at the ceiling. It's very fun in math class. Or like you throw a pencil in that kind of like particle board
Oh yeah,
ceiling.
to make it.
That thook,
Yeah.
that times whatever the hell. That's
Dude,
got to
yeah.
feel amazing.
It's like the ultimate Frogger.
He probably went "Ooh," and ran away.
Yeah.
he scampered off into his elven night into the
12
woods of
points.
Breaker.
Now run. That's
Probably
wild,
saw me
man.
screech off and pulled his shoulder and
It
felt like,
sucks. You were
damn
just
it.
having the most chill time in the
Really,
car.
I
Just
wasn't
got
hurting anyone. Yeah.
Just got some pussy.
Well, you know what I'll say is I'm glad it was me because that would have probably killed
It might have
someone
fucked.
else.
I mean, dude, honestly,
Like, just
it
under-
looks so dead
and you never
center.
know. You never know how you're going to react to a thing. I would never expect that I would have like, okay, don't know what's happening. Stay in this. You know, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I
but
mean, dude, the chances of that happening to somebody, that is literally like hitting the lottery.
that could have been like a mother or like a family filled, like a baby
Yeah,
in the back
The-
seat,
The
like
way
anything.
the windshield drooped too is kind of lucky because if it would have just like exploded in your face,
If I was in an SUV, if it was a higher car, it would have just gone through the windshield. perhaps, like
There's all
because
the-
that's
there's all these
taking
what
an
ifs.
initial exactly anything different, you know.
And
could've-
I genuinely think that the sunroof helped.
I think
Was your
yeah.
sunroof open?
I honestly
Tell me you had it open.
I
Just-
don't remember. I loved it. I
Just got some pussy.
I don't remember for a fact, but I know that I tended to have
Listen
it open.
to that Emily White or
'Cause
whatever you said.
I did not call it a sunroof. I refer to them as moon roofs. At night, they're generally open.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I did. And in the video, you can see, or the pictures rather, you can see it is open. I don't think that was from the impact or anything.
Yeah.
Of it being pushed back would have.
You had it open.
It's
You were
crazy 'cause the
partying.
way the windshield didn't shatter just is crazy to me. Like that's another lucky thing.
I don't.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Hey,
Like,
by the this might be one of the most
Lucky to be
epitome
Did I just,
epitome so
like,
far.
Reach a
of-
bar of the show.
Not
this
only
or like Carly's car crash.
Yeah,
down
going
the
off
So
the
was
mountain.
a
mountain.
car. Oh my god.
Yeah, she rolled like 8 times
Catching
off
up
a
on the
mountain.
backlog.
Oh, and Jessica's was pretty crazy too.
Yeah,
in that
from
hospital,
surgical
from
stuff.
surgical stuff in the
Yeah.
hospital. She went to Dominican Republic to.
I think-
this is up there. This is top 3 though.
Hey, I think as far as
That
like
shit
not
makes me
only
squirm, surgery
not
shit.
only
I
not
hate-
only lucky to be here, but and not that this was lucky, but a small measure of how could that happen? That tire being thrown off and
the
you're just
exact moment.
driving.
I was
That's-
getting over. If I had gotten
Like-
over any moment sooner, like any millisecond sooner,
Dude,
where
and
would that tire have
you
lined
know
up?
the guy that threw that off a bridge? Let's just go
I
with it
wouldn't-
that that's what happened.
I'd be one of these
That
one-handed
guy-
guitarists on Instagram
that
with
guy-
millions of followers because of my inspiring story. Man,
That that guy
Shit.
thinks that he's the luckiest guy ever because he nailed your car with one shot.
and he's gotten people too, so he's not even upset on
He's like,
that.
I've been trying all day.
Yeah.
I've been fishing
He's
all
like,
day.
he's like, yeah,
I got
got
this
one.
This tire took me a while, and this is heavy.
got one.
Dude, you
dude.
made a crazy bums day, bro.
That's honestly awesome.
or
I'm a good hang.
some psycho kid like the good son.
Karmically, the hand of fate was like, well, you've already gambled this so many times for less. Like, just take the hit. Make this guy. He's got nothing. Just
Dude,
take it.
by the way, have you ever written a song about this?
Not
That could be there could be
necessarily.
something there.
I've
I don't know
got-
how music works, but
Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
If that was your last piece of pussy ever and you would have died right after that, you know, how you think that would have been?
would you have been okay with
Would you
it?
have been okay
I try
with
to
it?
make every time, count.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think they're all good. They're
Even
all,
if it's a slam pig?
you try and it's like you just reduce the numbers there a little bit. You make some trades. You know,
Quantity
all
over
been-
quality?
we've all been in the mud with the hogs.
Oh, that's what I said, yeah. Oh yeah. Slopping around with them
With
slam
the
pigs, dude.
hogs. like a boss.
Yeah. Getting rooting around.
But you know. Now this was a girlfriend of a long time, so it was like, you know, meaningful.
Oh, there was
sex.
there was just there
There was
was
some like the Elliott Smith was like, man, love is so beautiful. Like, you know, just feeling
Dude, I can't
like a
believe that
real
the cops
pussy.
didn't make you get in an ambulance being all bloody and stuff.
Yeah, I just refused.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they tried.
They're like, this is ridiculous. Like, well, are you sure?
Yeah.
But you know,
Well, dude, on
you
that,
tell me.
would you wanna
Dumb
would you
move.
wanna play a song or two?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, is that all the things there? Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Pretty-
I don't know how you're gonna top that one.
Pretty
You-
built in. No, yeah, I think that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, would you shit your pants one time or
Yeah,
something? What are you
yeah,
gonna, how are you gonna?
No, I
top
forget if
that?
there was a third thing. I always forget. I
What
guess
was
this
it?
last segment. No, I in terms of the,
Oh yeah, no, I was just yeah.
I guess the lucky to be here is the third.
Well, I think we just
It
figured
just
out why
wraps
you're
up
lucky
real
to be
easy.
here.
Yeah, there's no capper there. Y'all set up
Yeah.
a thing here.
Do you need what do I
some
need?
sort of a
Do you want me to just put
stand
this up
for-
here? Oh fuck.
Actually, this will pick me up, my voice. Just do it.
Are you gonna sing too?
I'll do something. Yeah, I've got a.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna sing. I'm gonna buy you some paper towels
We have some. Did you spill something?
just on myself.
Oh, that's not my problem. Sounds
Yeah.
like a you problem.
That's not a.
Here, I'll
straight
just
paper.
wipe it on the chair.
Look at that.
I think you mean you're gonna buy you some.
You
paper
got two
towels.
perfectly good rags. Your shorts and your shirt.
This equidistant.
I didn't even brush my teeth today. I was in such a
Ew.
a ruffle scruff or whatever, you know.
You get a good floss in later. It's gonna mean a lot more. Let's see here. Check. Let's see if this works out all right. So this one,
Oh wait, is it they good? Are you gonna sing or no?
yeah. Am I gonna kind of share the mic as long as that works for you? Yeah.
It'll pick it up. It'll be fine.
Packed houses, empty pitiless glass. Some crazy stage. Subvert my expectation. Don't end this night, not joke the same. No Bill Hicks revelations. I live real life today. Cause I'm always 3 steps from an able. Finger on the trigger. Something does me whatever it says. Always gonna get to the table. Wouldn't take the football to come out. The same way as for this. It's a real conflict. You got your LA 5, but you don't really care to live it out by what you say. Build your name. Look at this piece of life, you ask, what's the deal with romance and modern age? It's a bit to play. Subvert my expectations. Don't end this night, not choke the same. This ain't no revelation. No damn explosion, no brain. Cause I'm always 3 steps from unable. Finger on the trigger. Turn doesn't no favors. Fuckface, won't you take this friendly advice? Don't run stick or go over the lights. You're not gonna have anything, so you should better think twice. Before you wake up with the crowd work and ruin the night. Open in the night. Open in the night. Cause I'm just 3 steps from the green room. Once that I'm nervous, I'm just real anxious to see you. Cause you're always under the table. What a great football. I design flavors for yes. We eat them. Such real conflict in this.
Hell yeah.
Where's the? Oh no, hold on, wait, pretend this was up. Yeah, thank you, you got me. My man, you wanna join a band? I got a
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I was like, what songs will I play? And I remembered the one specifically about stand-up would be perfect.
Fuck yeah.
I've got another one about my time at the, with Trace at the green room at fucking Vulcan, but it's more of a keyboard thing.
Oh, really? You wrote a song about being in the green room at Vulcan?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Who you like, the guy that comes in and hangs out, I think he might own the place, but you'd never know.
There's that one annoying guy who wants me to read his book, but he won't ever give me a copy because he's like, but I need you to really read it. And I'm like, but I will, though. I don't know. You ever meet that? You know who I'm talking about?
Here, you want to grab the mic?
Oh, yeah.
Not anything else to say, but yes. What else do you need? You want one more number?
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more number?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Next time you gotta have a drum kit on you. I was like, we'll have some
Well,
drummies.
I've been, I've been jamming with like this one guy here in town, Andres, and he told me to get one of those. What's the wooden block that drummers sit on and play?
A cajon.
Yeah, a cajon, and you put your cajones on it. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that is it's the box. So if you're a girl, you know, it works as well. You put your box on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty sick.
And
they
I
have
would just
some
be playing. I would just be
wild
guessing
tone
because I don't know if is there a correct way to play one of those. I don't.
There's definitely technique, but it's like that's the beautiful thing about percussion in general is it's like you're just assigning rhythm to different
And
parts.
I know how to
so-
do that.
Yeah,
Like,
so I think it's because I know each side has like typically different timbres. Like there's kind of like a side and a
Mhm.
bass side and like
and doesn't one have
snary
like a little
side.
bit of one of them has like some beads.
yeah. So you have
that
different
gives it
kind
that
of
snip.
timbres to. You're going around the different sides and maybe hitting it
Yeah.
different angles to get
Right.
different attacks on it. Burp Central over here, man. We need to get some toys going. You want to play with some guys next time? I've got
all-
hella Street Sharks.
for the
I
other
can bring
pods.
over. Oh, okay.
Dude, you have Street Sharks?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I used to have all of the Street Sharks. My
Fuck, I'm
favorite
missing a
was the
couple.
leader with the blue jeans and the
Yes.
square tip boots.
Dude, he's the coolest motherfucker.
He was the great white.
in the motorcycle.
And then he rode a motorcycle.
All these Teenage Mutant
Dude,
Ninja
do you
Turtle
remember-
adjacent properties. They were
Dude,
just ripping it off.
Do you remember Biker Mice from Mars?
Yes.
Remember that
What
one?
was the one? The Brother Cats. They were like trash, like Thundercats. Maybe they like were trash brothers.
I sorta remember
I
what you're talking about.
loved that shit.
Yeah.
Man,
I kind of remember that.
that was awesome. It feels that's something I've brought up, and it's like a fever dream to most people. Only 2 other people have remembered this.
I guarantee you,
I think
if you know
we've
Street
talked
Sharks,
about it. I think we've talked
if you know
about it.
Street Sharks, you're gonna know probably this.
It's like a
That's
show.
not- I
it's
don't
a
think
show.
that's it.
It's a cartoon. I didn't even know if they had. It was definitely one of these properties they wanted to get successful enough of a show to sell toys for. But
Is
I don't know
that
if the
it?
property ever took off. No, it's not Thunder. It's not Thundercats or whatever the hell. It's like they were take out action figure. Type in like
Just cartoon. brother-
junkyard. At junkyard cats brothers cartoon. They were like superheroes. Fuck.
Oh, that's
we're not
silly.
gonna.
Yeah.
what are
Well,
we?
it's all right.
Hey, this is why it's a fever
just
dream.
while we're here, look up Street Sharks, dude.
That shit rocks.
Street Sharks were the best. Yeah, I had
It's
all.
awesome.
I had all of these. I had all these
I've
toys.
lost a couple, but
So
I had
he
them all
was,
too.
that's-
That
he
whale,
was my favorite. The Great White, that was my favorite. And then the Hammerhead.
Hammerhead's
yeah.
really cool. I love Slamoo. You know which one Slamoo
Yeah,
is?
with the tongue.
He's
he
the
has
cutest
the tongue.
as a toy, especially. He's just very adorable to me.
and
He's
then
got
the one
proportions of a
brother wore
baby.
rollerblades.
The tail is very like
Yeah, look.
sensuous.
Oh, I had that toy. That's
Look
so
at that
funny,
that tongue.
dude.
I have vivid memories of that
I
tongue.
love how they're all jacked also, too.
Yeah, it's all very.
Was this pre-Ninja Turtles?
It's post everything. Such Ninja Turtles was the proliferation of like so many. Even fucking super. What's Power Rangers full thing?
Mighty Morphin Power
They were like, we
Rangers.
need the syllables of Teenage
Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Mighty
Yeah.
Morphin. Then we need the. They were copying it to
Yep.
that extent because it was the first thing where, I mean, even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they all had red bandanas at first in the comics, but they were like, oh shit, if we give them all a different color, we can
Just-
sell
yeah,
more toys.
We can figure out. Yeah.
We can sell more toys, is what it is.
Yeah, purple, green.
So
you know,
everything
whatever.
after that, like even He-Man was something they made. That was before this, but that was something they made toys of first to try and make a show to make the toys more successful.
Dude, I might get a Street Sharks tattoo.
You should.
They're fucking awesome. Bro.
Like, that's sick, dude.
They're really cool. Yeah, mine are all bent up and not worth shit at all.
So I think
But-
I think Janice, still has all my shit.
You call your mom Janice?
Well, that's her name.
That's cool.
Yeah. Shout out Janice. So yeah, you want to do one more and then we'll.
I didn't know if there was if those. I was just making sure. Who
She's a big fan of the show.
Janice, hope to meet you sometime.
Yeah.
Gray's a lovely guy here.
She loves the pod. I'm her only kid, so
You're a darling.
yeah.
This one is something we all probably know about too well.
It's here the latest news. The change since the storm coming through. Been the price as this red-faced glow. That reaction. Moments like these can't be capsized, jump the shark and try and just when I thought we would end up cousins, we won't get me high.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. That was great.
Boom.
Thank y'all both for having me. Come
Yeah,
on.
dude,
All
where
the
can,
time setting up. Really appreciate you, Taylor.
Where can people? Sorry, go ahead, Taylor.
No, I was just saying you're welcome.
Yeah, dude. Where can people find you? Got anything to plug? Your Instagram?
At TV's
YouTube
Good
channel?
Times. That's where you can find all my. It's partly chosen because how difficult it is to find. I'm Michael. You may know me from such projects as TV's Good Times. It's a very what's Phil Hartman's character from The Simpsons? I'm forgetting the damn name of.
Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. Look it up in post. But you'll find me, or you won't. You can see it on Spotify if you look up. What's a song we have out? Washed Out by TV's Good Times, our latest hit single. We'll be doing more. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. And you got any shows coming up or anything?
I'm picking up a couple shows with a couple other bands. My girlfriend's band, Lindsay, her eponymous band named Lindsay. My buddy Alex Alco, again, who I mentioned. He's kind of Latin fusion project. I'm picking up a show for at Hotel Vegas this weekend.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna be, as for my stuff, planning on next year releasing like some more songs, getting a steady string of stuff going. We just had a lineup shift,
Yeah. Right.
so
I
between
gotcha.
between not dying and just
Between random tires flying off a bridge.
random acts of tire, you
Yeah.
just keep it going.
Well, fuck yeah, dude. Guys, go check him out. And Taylor, you got anything to plug?
No, I'm good.
And shout out Smokestack Studios. Follow them on Instagram. And Taylor Gorman, Gritmonger, Bystander on Spotify. And thank you for listening. And please like and subscribe on YouTube at Mason Smith Comedy. And then follow us on Instagram. You're lucky to be here with the number 2. And thank you for listening. And
We'll see you next week.
you're definitely lucky to be here, dude.
And if I wasn't supposed to be, you wouldn't have heard those songs, or whichever way you put it. So I don't know, maybe.
Thanks for coming,
Thank you.
buddy.